Buongiorno. Hi everyone, I'm back again and I'm doing another haul today. I know I've only just uploaded a haul I think this week, but I haven't got a job yet, so there's not really much else to do right now than shop. I didn't buy this all in one go. Alright, just a disclaimer, this has been collected over the past week, so I didn't have an addiction. I don't, trust me. But like I said, this is a much bigger haul I think than my last one, and it's slightly more interesting than my last one as well, only slightly. So I think I'm just going to jump right in before rambling. And let's just get into the video. So I'm going to start off with stuff I bought from Primark. So the first thing I'm going to show you is, oh my god, I just knocked something over. So the first thing that I picked up was this lovely shirt. Don't know how well I'm going to be able to display it right now, but I can always cut it away to me wearing it. It's a little bit creased because obviously it had been in the bag and I was just got it on a hanger to try and display it a little bit better. But it's just like a plain white shirt, kind of self-explanatory. I have a plain white shirt, but it's very tight fitting and it's alright for like job related stuff, but it's very uncomfortable, whereas this one is a lot more loose fitting. Still, it's quite fitted, so it gives you a nice shape, but it's not tight and it's not going to get like very uncomfortable to sit around in. I liked it as well because, again, I don't know if you can see, but the back is slightly longer, well, quite a lot longer actually than the front. Got just like a plain collar and just does it with some buttons. And I bought it in a size 8 and it fits me perfectly. Probably could have got away with the 6, but at least if I eat a lot of food then it's not going to be uncomfortable. And this was only £10, which I thought was really good, because I went into like Zara and had a look at the shirts in there and they're pretty much exactly the same for this, and they're about like twice the price, so not bad for a tenner. The next thing I got in Primark, another very interesting item. Some more socks! I know in my last haul I bought some white socks, but now I just bought some blue? What is wrong with me? Some black. These socks come up like to your ankle, no, a little bit higher than your ankle. And I just picked these up because if I'm going to be wearing boots now that it's getting a lot colder, I like just to wear higher socks so my shoes don't rub as much. But again, like the white ones, these were £1.80 for 5 pairs, so cannot complain about that. The next thing I got in Primark is a oh, I really can't speak today. Don't know what's wrong with me. I picked up a fake tanning mitt. I don't fake tan like a lot, I'm not like always fake tanned, but if I've got an event to go to or if I just fancy being tanned, then I'll fake tan. And I actually left my mitt at home, well, at my mum's house, not my home anymore, unfortunately. So I had to pick one up because I've fake tanned before with my hands and it's absolutely disastrous. So this was £2, so you can't go wrong really. I've never tried one of these ones before, so I can't tell you how good it is, but I think they all pretty much do the same thing. The next thing I picked up are some fake eyelashes, and these are the full look ones. They do loads of different styles of eyelashes. They've actually got some like faux mink style ones as well at the moment, which are like £5, so that's pretty good. But I didn't pick any of those ones up. I picked these ones up. I think I've had these before, and they are quite fake looking, but what I like doing is actually just chopping them in half and just using the front portion just to stick on like the outside of my eye to make it look more like horsey, you know what I mean? And these were only £1, so cannot go wrong for that. And then, because I've got along, I know I'm missing a nail, so excuse me that I look really ratchet, but I've got along with these ones really, really well. I think I put them on Tuesday, I want to say. No, maybe Wednesday. Tuesday or Wednesday I put them on, and it's now Sunday, and my thumbnail had come off, I glued it back on, but apart from that, literally it's just been these 2 nails that have come off so far. So I think the other ones were about £2.50 maybe? So for £2.50 for some nails is incredible. So I picked up some of these ones, and these are like glittery ones, which looked amazing. And these were £2, and they're just like a pink rosy gold glittery effect. So if these last just as long as these ones, I'll be very, very happy. And yeah, that's all I picked up in Primark, I think. Yeah, that's all I picked up in Primark. Now I'm going to move on to, what should I do? I'll do, just this random piece. I went into Forever 21 because I really wanted to get like a black long sleeved jumper. I've got like a black long sleeve crepe material top. It's not that comfortable, but I couldn't really see any jumpers that I really liked, but they did just have a plain t-shirt. I have worn this once already, so if it's creased then I apologise, but it's literally just quite a wide necked black and white stripy top. It's quite cropped, but not too bad. When I wear it with like jeans, it does cover all of my stomach, but it is slightly cropped. And I got it in a size small, and I'm usually like a 6 to 8, and it fits quite oversized, but not too bad. And that was £10 as well, so can't go wrong with that one. And it's so nice to have a Forever 21 near, because I always used to like look online at Forever 21, and this stuff is just so reasonably priced, but it's nice to have one that's like 10 minutes away from me now. And the next place that I went into was somewhere that I've literally never been in before. I heard great things about the shop, but I've never actually set foot in one until the other day. And that is Pull and Bear. I couldn't believe, for some reason I thought Pull and Bear was like quite pricey. Well, not pricey, but like, shh. My boyfriend's being really noisy. But like more expensive than like the average high street stuff. But it's so cheap, like dirt cheap. And I only picked up 2 things. I could have picked up way like more stuff, but I only picked up 2 things. And I bought a belt, and I've been looking for one of these like Western style belts for ages, but the only ones that I've seen that I actually liked are like ridiculously expensive. So I found this one, and I used this yesterday, so it's not as clean as it was when I first got it. But it's this like white cream colour. It was a lot more white when I first wore it, so it does pick up some dirt. But I had to, unfortunately, like make my own belt loophole, because the smallest size belt that I could see was a waist 30, and that's kind of shit, because I could only see like a waist 30 and a waist 34, which I know that like those sizes between are very common, but for anyone that's smaller than that, it kind of sucks. So that's where like the smallest belt hole is that they provide, and I had to punch one in like there. I don't mind, because this was £6 and it was literally like the ideal belt that I was looking for. It's got like the nicest detail around the buckle. It's like engraved with I don't know if you can even see that. It's just quite like nice and quite classic, like Western style. And at the end of the belt as well, it's got this like little arrow end to it, which again I really, really like. And I think having like a good statement belt makes any pair of like trousers or jeans just look like amazing and very fashionable. So I was really, really happy with that. Bit bummed that it's a bit too big, but once I punched the belt hole in, it's fine. And the only other thing I bought are these very yellow, just like casual shorts. And you might think like, what are you doing buying shorts like when it's almost winter? I'm going on holiday in a couple of weeks, and I think these would just be like perfect just to throw on, either like over a bikini or if I was just like lounging about. And they're such a soft material, and they're just like a very nice, pretty lemony yellow colour. And these were actually on sale for 50% off. So usually they're £7.99, which is like amazing anyway. They were literally like £4, so you can't go wrong. And I got them in a small, and they fit perfectly. So the next place I went into was Urban Outfitters, and I bought a few things in there. Again, everything I bought was on offer, and I got it for so cheap. So the first thing that I bought, again, it's for my holiday. Oh my god, I just dropped something on the floor. It's just these really nice pair of denim shorts. They're like they're like a mid-wash denim. They're not too light, but they're not that dark. And they've got like, oh folds at the bottom, which I really like. They're not too short. I tried them on, and they cover all my butt, but they're not that long either. So they're kind of like the perfect length for me at the moment. I don't like my shorts being too short, but I don't like them being like middle-aged woman length, if you get me. And these are by the brand BDG at Urban Outfitters, and these were on offer for £6. Yes, £6. And I really wish they had like a black pair as well. I really wish I picked them up as well. But I got them in a waist 28, which fits me pretty well, and they're quite tight. They're not, they looked more like a mum jean fit, but because I got a bit of a butt, they're quite tight fitting, but they're not like a ride up your area type, if you know what I mean. So really happy with them. And the next thing I picked up, probably one of my favourite items I picked up, which is quite sad because I think it was the cheapest item. And it was these sunglasses. And these are just like an aviator style, and they're really dirty at the minute, and they've just got like this nice pink ombre lens. And I love the way they make like the world look, which sounds really sad, but everything's just got like a pink hue to it. And I really like these. I'm not like a bit of a tip right now. But yeah, I'm enjoying these so much, and these were only £2, which are just like, for Urban Outfitters, it's crazy. They're reduced from £12 to £2. And the final thing that I bought on Urban Outfitters, again, I've kind of used it while I'm starting to fill it up, and it's this little, what are those cameras called that I've got? They're like Instax mini film things, you know, like the Fujifilm, like the Polaroid type style things where you click it and it takes a picture and it creates these little ones. It's just like a tiny little nice baby pink coloured photo album. I don't have many Polaroids, but it will do, because I brought them all up with me, all my Polaroid pictures, but I just didn't know where to put them, so they're just on my windowsill for ages. So now I've got my own little photo album for them, and this is a picture of me and my brother. Which is amazing. That was at Christmas time. But anyway, moving on. And that was £4, which I thought for, like, even though it's a very small photo album, I still think it's quite a good deal. And at least I've got somewhere to put them now. And I just realised I still got these sunglasses on. So I'm going to take them off so I don't look crazy. And then, where did I go next? Right. I'm going to show you what I bought from MAC as well. I only bought one lipstick. I held myself. And this lipstick is from the Nicki Minaj range. I don't know if it's like she's just picked out her favourite shades, but there was 2 lipsticks in the range that had like limited edition packaging, and the rest of them just had like the classic packaging, so I'm not really sure. But this was one of the ones from like the Nicki Minaj range, and it's in the shade Yash, and it's the colour that I got on my lips today. So it's just like, it's one of their matte formulas, and it's just like quite a nice nudie brown colour. I'll show you it on there. So if you can see, it's just, obviously I've used it a few times, so mine's looking a little bit nasty, but yeah, it's just a very nice like neutral nude colour, and this is like my ideal nude shade. So I mean, it's brown but got like warm undertones to it. I love the smell of MAC lipsticks so much. They're amazing. So yeah, that's all I picked up from MAC. So I went into Boots to go to the NYX counter, because I don't know if I've uploaded it yet. I don't think I have. But I filmed a video where I'd done like quite an autumny style makeup look, and I struggled to find a lipstick that was quite like warm and purple. So I went into NYX and I picked this one up. I'm going to try and take the packaging off so you can actually see the colour more. Right, we're in. So the shade I picked up is the colour Budapest, and it's a very like purpley shade, but it's got like a tint of red to it. Ooh, it's the first time I actually like swatched on my hand. Oh, I love the smell of these ones as well. So I probably swatched it in like the worst place, but that's the colour of it. It's a very reddish purpley colour. So it's nothing like, I wanted something that was between like a deep red and a deep purple, and I think this is perfect. It's more towards, I think, the purple side, but I imagine if I put like a red lip liner underneath it, it would be more towards the red side. So I'm in love with that, and I've got lipstick on me. I go take it off before I get it all over something. And that's all I picked up from NYX, just this one. And then I went to the Body Shop, and I bought quite a few things. Like I said in like all of my previous videos, my skin has changed a lot since moving to London. I still look quite oily in like this area of my face, but the rest of my face is very dry and tight feeling. But I've been breaking out, like as you can probably see, I've got this massive friend on my face. I've been breaking out like crazy, but my skin is like very dry, so I don't really know what's going on there. So I got some skincare products to hopefully battle that, but we shall see. So the first thing I got was actually in a set, and it's a part of the vitamin E range at the Body Shop, and it came in a set of 3 for £20, so I thought that was like such a good deal. And it comes with a hydrating toner, which is 250 millilitres, which is really, really good. And this is 250 millilitres as well. I need to slow down my words. I need to learn to like slow down and explain things rather than just rushing all these words up my mouth. But I got the cleanser as well, which is again 250 millilitres. And I've used this once, and I haven't used it to take my makeup off, but it does say that it removes makeup, but I usually wash my face with like a gel like cleanser, and then I go in with another cleanser or an exfoliator, and I've used this a couple times now, and it's like a very creamy face wash, which isn't something I'm used to, but so far it feels really nice on the skin. Can't say that it's had any benefits because I've literally only used it like twice. But then the last thing that came in that set is the vitamin E moisture cream. And I've got something like this that I actually bought on Superdrug not that long ago from their vitamin E range, and I bought it because vitamin E is going to be really good to help like acne scarring and just to overall like brighten your skin. So that one, I feel like it definitely did something to my skin, but it definitely didn't like remove any of my acne scars or anything like that. So it'll be interesting to see if this one's any better, but I've used this a few times and it's very, very moisturising on the skin. Leaves my skin feeling nice and like plump, if that makes sense. And then the last thing that I got in the Body Shop was another toner, and I bought the tea tree one, which is 400 mils. And this was, how much was this one? £8, I believe. Let me check my receipts. Yeah, it was £8 for 400 millilitres of toner, so I didn't think that was very bad at all. And I bought this because tea tree is like my favourite thing I use to treat my spots. It's very natural, so I feel like I always know what I'm putting on my skin, and it usually clears up any big spot that I've got within like a day. So I bought the toner because Soph Does Nails actually, I think mentioned this in one of her favourites videos or something like that. And she said this is like her favourite thing from the tea tree range, so I'm very excited to give this a go. I've used it once, yeah, about once now, and I mean it didn't really do anything, but I can only speak for using it once, so this kind of thing you kind of got to use it a few times to actually see like the benefits. So I'm very excited to see how my skin looks towards the end of the bowl. And that's all I got in the Body Shop. My camera cut out, so we're back. And then the last but not least final place I went into is Harvey Nichols. And you might already guess it, but Harvey Nichols is the only place in the UK, well in England, I'm not sure about everywhere else, that sells Fenty Beauty. So I went there yesterday thinking I'll just have like a nice little browse around, see if I want to pick anything up, but not feel too pressured to buy anything, blah blah blah. But when I went there, because the closest Harvey Nichols to me, and I think it might be the only one in London, is in Knightsbridge. And and I had to queue just to look around Fenty Beauty for 2 hours. 2 fucking hours just to like look, not even like, oh, I want my makeup done by this artist. Just to browse around and buy a product, I had to wait 2 hours, which was mad. The queues were just crazy. The girls were like going crazy. The guys were just like going crazy for it. It wasn't that bad. I thought it went really quickly, but I went with my boyfriend and he said it was like the longest 2 hours of his life, which I can imagine, but here we are. But it was really nice. They came around with like fresh orange juice in these really nice like Fenty Beauty cups. I kind of wish I kept one, but that kind of would have been a bit gross. So they came around with like orange juice to make sure no one was like dying in the queue. But I picked up a couple things, literally just 2 things, and I just filmed a video using them. So if you're wondering what foundation I'm using, if you're wondering what highlight I'm using, it's Fenty Beauty. So you're technically getting a little bit of a sneak peek. What? A sneak peek into my next video, because I think I'm going to put this up before I put the testing video up. I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure. So the 2 things I picked up was the Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation, and I picked it up in the shade 180. I explained in the video that they matched me to a colour that was like way off. It was the right shade, but the undertone is like pure pink and my skin is quite yellow. So they matched me to a colour that wasn't quite right, but I just said, look, I'm just going to match myself. And I picked up this shade, and it's a little bit, it's about a shade darker than my skin tone right now. It's not that bad, but like I said, I'm going on holiday, so I wanted something that I would be able to use when I'm over there and when I come back as well. So I picked up the shade 180. I'm not going to get it out of the box because I kind of unveil everything in the testing video. So I'm not going to show you, so you're going to have to watch it. And then the other thing I picked up was the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. Obviously, I don't think, why did I even say that? The Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighter Duo. And I got the colour Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. And like I said, I'm not going to show it to you now, so you're going to have to watch the video to see what I thought of it. Just a hint, obviously it was amazing. So yeah, pick this up, and oh, I haven't said the prices of anything. No, I have. Yeah, this was £26 and the foundation was also £26. Which I don't think is that badly priced. For a highlighter, it's a bit pricey, but for a foundation, £26 is like kind of like your standard high-end foundation price. I hope you guys liked the video. That's everything from me, I promise. I haven't forgot anything this time. So make sure you leave me a like if you like the video. Comment down below what else you'd like to see from me, whether it's more fashion related stuff or more beauty related stuff, because I kind of want to mix between the both. Subscribe as well if you want to see more videos like this, and if you want to see what I thought of these Fenty products, then make sure you subscribe. Maybe hit the notification bell thing to see when I upload it. It'll probably be tomorrow or Tuesday, I'd imagine. But yeah, hope you guys like this video. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.